Man, what a gritty win for my Rockets, man. Harden not being as good as he normally is. PJ Tucker couldn't hit a corner three to save his life almost. Countless fouls, a lot of turnovers, and we're out rebounded by 29, which was kind of expected, but how did we do it? Russ was great, penetrating at will like he always does, but a little bit more than usual. Jeff Green had a bunch of wide open shots. PJ Tucker, a bunch of wide open shots. Macklemore, a bunch of wide open shots. And guys weren't really hitting it at first, but as time goes on, man, guys are going to start making shots, right? And Russ has been absolutely phenomenal, man, over the past, how much has it been? 36 games or so. He's averaged 20 plus, and with efficiency too, 50% from the field, man. I just love to see it. Why did the Bucks lose that game, man? It goes back to what I always say about the Bucks, man. Giannis can't find half-court offense. He just can't. When it matters most, when the game slows down, when the defense is set, how good can Giannis be? And he wasn't very good again under pressure. And we saw it last year in the conference finals. We saw it here again tonight. And we're going to keep seeing that until Giannis... And a lot of people are saying Giannis needs to develop a jump shot, but I think he needs to at least improve his handles a little bit more and have some go-to post moves to rely on when things get tough, since he can't just take 2 steps from half court and dunk the ball. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't have skill, but he's going to need to add a little more skill for him to maximize his offensive potential, because believe it or not, he still hasn't maximized it. But for my Rockets, man, and that's gonna plague the Bucks so much, man, and they're gonna struggle with Toronto, if not lose to them. You know, I'm every day, man, I'm leaning towards the Raptors. Even more now. I probably will pick the Raptors to win that series come playoff time, and they might even struggle against the Heat. Might even lose to the Heat. The Heat have the blueprint to stop Giannis too. One thing that we didn't do well on the defensive end was build a wall for Giannis. In transition, we would just give him one guy. We just give him Jeff Green, and that was it. No one to help. No one kind of condensing the court a little bit. And that's one thing that kind of frustrated me a little bit. Mike D'Antoni, man, you got to do better with that, man. But just we didn't build a wall around him. Him and Middleton got it going early, but once the game slowed down, like I said, man, we just locked in and exposed Giannis once again. And for the Rockets fans, are y'all watching this, man? Y'all think we got a chance, bro? We just be the best team in the league. I know they didn't have Bledsoe or whatever, but hey, a win's a win, man. Gritty win. Harden didn't even have a good game. So, hey, take that for what it's worth, man. One thing I would like to see cleaned up by the Rockets is, one, the fouling is absolutely out of control, bro. Like, it's fouls that we can really avoid, man, by just moving our feet. Roko's reaching all the time. Macklemore's reaching all the time, and PJ Tucker at times is reaching a lot, and it's really frustrating to see. But I know we have to play more scrappy because we don't have a big man to protect the paint, so we have to do the best we can on the perimeter. But I mean, that's just what we're gonna have to get better at. We can't put teams at the foul line and give them easy points. And Mike D'Antoni's timeouts, like how he utilizes them, or lack thereof. He didn't really use a timeout when the Bucks went on a huge run in the second or third quarter, I believe, and we really needed a timeout. Mike D'Antoni just let it play on, and it was pretty bad, man. It was pretty bad up until the next media timeout or halftime. I can't really remember, but Mike D'Antoni needs to figure out when to call timeouts exactly. I'm surprised I have to tell a coach that, but that's what he's going to have to do, man. And I was just watching the Mavs Suns game. Mavs just lost, so I'm not worried at all about dropping a 7 at this point. We're 4th seed right now, guys. We're tied for 4th, but we hold a tiebreak over Utah. We we're half a game above OKC, but OKC plays Denver tomorrow, and we're only a game behind Denver, so for third. So I mean, we're right there, man. I'd rather play Utah in the first round just because I think that would be an easier series for us out of all these teams we could potentially face. But we could potentially face OKC, obviously. We could potentially face OKC. We could potentially face Denver, but Utah's the easiest. But I mean, that'd mean we'd play them in a 4-5, which means if we win, we'd be playing the Lakers around 2, and I don't really want that. I'd rather play the Clippers. We have a better chance against the Clippers. But Jazz, I think Jazz are gonna drop to 6 probably. I'm just not a big fan of them at all, especially no Bogdanovich. They can't really score. I think we're gonna finish as a 4 seed. I'll just say that right now, man, and I'll leave it at that, man. Let me know what y'all think. Huge game tomorrow, Nuggets, Thunder. Hope the Nuggets win. But with that being said, man, Jimmy from Justifast, and I'm out.